Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's our lad for Set Play Gaming and this is the FC24 Colchester United career mode with Owen Coyle Season 2 Episode 24. And we are almost at the end of the summer transfer window, just 2 matches left before August the 31st and the transfer window slams shut. Just a heads up, keep watching this video because at the middle point of the video we're going to have a transfer review and you'll be able to stick around, watch for that. So, starting today's schedule, we're going to finish off August. We've got an away game against Forest Green Rovers in the Carabao Cup. This will be a really tough match for us. You can see the start we've made on the calendar surprised everybody. And then on, well, 2 days later, on the 31st, before the transfer window slams, we've got Mansfield away. So some rotation needed here as we have 3 matches in 7 days. You can see the final third game is against Rotherham at home in the EFL Trophy. So a big demand on a short squad. Let's see how we get on and what Owen Coyle gets up to today. Alright, starting with game 1 as we take on Forest Green Rovers in round 2 of the Carabao Cup. Whilst this isn't an impossible task, it will be a difficult game on away soil, and both managers, Coyle himself, we're putting out a strong side. Good opportunity for us to get into round 3, but it won't be easy. Opening few minutes, and it's going to be Chilvers with the corner. Up gets Tovide, that's a great header towards the far post. Daniels shuts the door on him and says no. And we continue some more action as the corner comes in, it's headed away. And then Jay Mingy, who started the season really well, controls this, hits a low daisy cutter looking for the corner, and Daniels again says no. Fast forward now, 30 minutes into the match. Forest Green trying to play out, caught by Mingy. Mingy with a bit of an aggressive press. It's set up by Chilvers and then a really poor finish from Edwards. He should be doing better from there. That was a sound opportunity to go a goal up. And then just before half time, Forest Green with an attack of their own. It's going to be Garrick into Brown, Brown into Bakayoko, holds off Hall, gets into the box, goes for a side foot shot. Amos says no way, Jose. Into the second half and Forest Green, good interception by Folami. Bakayoko rides the challenge. You can see him here streaming forward. Bakayoko into Folami, Folami into Dini. Dini takes one touch and absolutely laces it past Amos into the corner. And Dini, I would say he's their superstar, I guess. The one player you wouldn't expect to see at League 2 level. It's an absolute rocket of a shot in the corner. And lots of work for us to do. Into more action here. 66 minutes. And here comes Tovide, spins his man, looks across, sees Mella into the box. Oh, he just needed a little bit more delicacy with that shot, maybe like a side foot into the far post. And now on the overlap, here's Edwards, great chance, 72 minutes, good save by Daniels. Mella must score, but Innes comes across and makes a world-class interception there at the far post to deny us. McGeehan with the interception into Edwards, 84 minutes in, time's getting on and it's getting desperate now. McGeehan, great control to get by Maddox, into Mingy, into Chilvers. Now it's Jay, into Mella switches feet, goes for the shot, it deflects, it is McGeehan, plays it into Tovide but it's offside. And that is full time. We're not able to overturn this 1 goal deficit from Troy Deeney's goal. And we are knocked out of the Carabao Cup. I think it could have gone either way, to be honest, based on what I saw there. You know, the goal line clearance, very unlucky to go out at this stage. But we'll just focus on the league again now and hopefully do better there. Here we go, transfer review, and the first transfer into the club is central midfielder Kyle Taylor. Owen Coyle is a big admirer of the 25-year-old Englishman who can play in central midfield and creative attacking midfield role. He has accepted rotation. You can see on the screen there that he is only 61 overall, and the thinking here is that whilst we have a nice balance now with McGeehan accepting that reserved holding role, allowing Mingy to get forward. We still need somebody to come in and play, in that role when we have rotation games. The other transfer is Joel Lewis, the centre-back stopper, comes in from Stockport County, and again, this is kind of because we made the decision to put Kelleher over to Wickham to get Damani Miller, so we were kind of missing a lot of depth quality. You can see there Lewis, Hall, Greenidge, McGill, Zarinch. Here is the review. We spent £630,000 in total, which isn't bad. It's still quite high for a club of our stature in League 2. Amos comes in on a free, and Greenwood is in on loan, so no money spent there other than the wages. You can see the transfer there, Damani Miller, left mid, and that comes from Wickham, and it's £60,000 plus Kelleher, so we haven't spent a whole lot of money on that transfer. The other transfer is Kyle Taylor. You just saw £295,000 from Exeter, and Joel Lewis cost £275,000. We were able to put a package deal together and send Alameen Kazim over to Stockport, which kind of helps us a little bit because we kind of wanted to get him off the books anyway, being injury prone. And you can see there, right back academy, Conor McNulty goes to Crewe on loan. That wraps up our transfer business this summer. Here we go, game number 2, and we are looking to get over the fact that we've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup. And this is almost a perfect scenario for us. Mansfield have got off to a really poor start this season, and a good chance for us to pick up 3 points on the road. And once we finish this game, I think we'll take a look at the League 2 standings, with it being the end of August. His early standings, early goings, but always good to keep a check on the league standings. You can see that we're playing mostly a rotation side. Ionvian through to Jay. Jay with a great chance early, but it's blocked. Just as he's about to take that shot, Anderson comes across and saves the day for the home side. Now a chance for us to break Jay into Taylor. Taylor making his debut today for us. Shields down the right, using his energy. Taylor then into Jay. Jay, can he pick out a pass? Matt Jay into Edwards, and Edwards fires that. Goes for the near post. Doesn't beat Mason this time. And then McLaughlin on the left back for Mansfield, doing really well there against his namesake. Crossed into the box, and then Keeler Dunn runs in between the two defenders and volleys it past Amos in goal. I did say we're playing rotation. We are mostly playing rotation, but you can see there Ian Dolo's Zarins are in the team, and we should be doing better than that defensively. We allowed that cross to come in and didn't deal with the danger. A goal down now. Valenzuela, Anderson into the box. Out comes Amos, makes himself big and makes the save. Defence a little bit, what's the word? Sleepy, I guess is the right word. Sleepy. Edwards here on the left. 35 minutes in, holds up the ball. Good cut back inside. Good skill, nice patience, lofts it up. Ionvian spots the run, and here's Kyle Taylor with a chance, and he buries it. 36 minutes in, it's now 1 apiece. And a goal on his debut for Kyle Taylor. We want him to try and do a little bit of both. We want him to try and provide assists as well as score opportunities as well. Just fill in for... He can fill in for Chilvers because he can play Cam, and he can also fill in for Mingy as well in central midfield. A nice save there by Amos, coming to our rescue 5 minutes before half time. The defender just gets rolled, and that is a great save from Amos. That's what we brought him into the club for. And now, not quite half time. Shields wide to Yandolo, sends that on in. It's headed away, and then Zarin's here. Nice pass to Taylor. Taylor into Edwards, and a great chance here. Edwards sees Mason off his line and just dinks it eloquently over him. And just enough on it for it to go over the goalkeeper and drop under the crossbar. We'll see from this replay here. Nice vision. A goal and an assist for Taylor on his debut. That's promising. Into the second half. And looking to try and add a third. Here we go, on the breakaway. It's Edwards Up against Bailey Cargill. He's taken that one a bit wide. Cuts back inside. There's the pass. And what a chance for Ionvian. How does he miss that? How does he miss that? Right in front of goal. He has to score there. Has to score. And now Mansfield have the opportunity to come forward. 56 minutes. Lewis into the box. Pulls it back. Oates into Keeler Dunn. Looking for his second. And an orthodox leg save from Amos to keep that one out. He was almost wrong-footed there. 65 minutes in. Yandolo into Ionvian. Ionvian spins Hewitt. Looks for the far corner and a good save from Mason as he tips that one away. There's a McLaughlin playing for Mansfield as well. Al McLaughlin came from Newport, so not the same guy. 73 minutes in, a Swan, great chance. The defence backed off. They've not been the usual self today. I'd passed up the opportunity to use Greenidge. Maybe I should have used him. You would think that your best central defenders, even at 70%, 75%, would be better than a guy 59 rated, but they just seem so slow. Swan here picks out the far corner off the post, rings one in. 82 minutes, and I gotta say, I was holding L2 for the block here. You can see Zarens has got his hands behind his back, but look at he takes out one step too many, and he allows this power shot. Amos actually gets his hands to it, but it only hits the post and goes in. 2-2, and we've threw away 3 points here today. Simply not good enough. And that is full time. 2-2. This was always going to be a potential banana skin, but this is the kind of game where we have to be taking maximum points from, especially if our objective is to remain in the top 6. Not good for Owen Coyle, that a 2-2 draw against the likes of Mansfield. We'll check the league table now and see how we're getting on. Alright, as promised, we're going to look at the League 2 table. As I said, this is the end of August, so it's early days. We are third after the draw against Mansfield. 3 wins, 3 draws. And you can see Grimsby and Wrexham joint top on 16 points. Kind of expected Wrexham to be there. Didn't expect Grimsby to be the leading side. Notts County, Walsall, Accrington and Doncaster all make up the teams in the playoff spots at the minute, with Forest Green just outside of those. Gillingham in 9th, Crewe, Carlisle, MK Dons, Port Vale and Cheltenham mid-table, Newport County and Morecambe in 16th. And as we drop into the bottom half of the table, you've got Mansfield Town, who we've just drew against, Tranmere, Barrow, Swindon, Crawley, Harrogate and Stevenage without a win in 6, and Sutton United without a win in 6. Really struggling. On to the game against Rotherham. Alright, so here we go, the opening game, the group stage game of the EFL Trophy, and it gives Owen Coyle a chance to maybe put 1 or 2 names on the team sheet that wouldn't normally feature in the league unless there is an injury or suspension. So we are going to see some players that we don't normally see in the league, and that's okay, because like I said, it's not a priority for us this season. And Rotherham are a much better side than us, and it showed that with the pass in. Rathbone early on into Hugill, back to Bowler, goes for the shot, but Lewis is there making his debut today, and a nice interception, just stands solid and makes the block. 5 minutes in, and you can see Greenwood on loan from Bournemouth into Damani Mellor. He's going to drop the shoulder, play it in. It's it's a bad pass initially, and then the even worse clearance from the defender. Hopper with an early chance hits the post. Conte in goal for Rotherham, relieved. And Green, who would cause us problems, down this left hand side into Hugill. He spins his man, plays it to Jimenez, and it's a low shot. Smith just not even able to get himself set. And that is a wonderful finish. I'm not sure who this guy is, Jimenez. I don't think he's an actual Rotherham player in real life. I think it's one of those South American transfers. It's a really good finish. You can see there, number 6, Dallison, too late to the party to make a block. And then on 12 minutes, Damani Miller, lovely dribbling, cuts inside, Hopper loses it, but then Mingy's in the right place at the right time just to stab it past Conte, and all of a sudden it's 1-1 after just 13 minutes. Absolute chaos. And sometimes you're going to see that with the rotated teams and rotated sides. You're going to see this imbalance. You see there, he's actually knocked off the ball, Hopper, and then Mingy just slides it past him. And Mingy's good form continues, even if we're a little bit out of form here. Hugel wide to Tolaji Bowler. Bowler with the space here. Across comes Greenidge. Bowler back to Rathbone into Green. Green goes to the shot. It's blocked by Lewis again. And good work from Lewis. And Mingy this time gets it clear. 33 minutes in. Green in, steps inside Greenidge. Looking to get some more attack for Rotherham. It's going to be played here to Lindsay. Kyoto. Inside to Hugel. Hugel, low shot this time. Went for a daisy cutter, could say, from Smith. Into the second half, and again, the emphasis here by the attacking side. Rotherham, Hugel shot, powerful one. He had the opening, and he's going for the shot there, could say, from Smith. Rotherham are the favourites for this game, no doubt about it. And then from the corner, it's swung in, knocked down to the 6-yard box, and Hugel is there before Dallison and Lewis. And Hugel scores to make it 2-1. Just didn't react to that knockdown. You see here, number 11, I think it is, gets ahead of, I think, Hopper. And then you can see sliding in, trying to prevent the goal. Greenidge doesn't react quickly enough. Interception there nicely by Greenwood. 55 minutes in, Mellor into Chilvers, into Mingy, Mingy into Hopper, great chance, goes for a placement shot, maybe should have put his laces through that. Interception here from Mingy. Chilvers, this is 65 minutes in, Mellor from the left, taking on Kyoso, does well, gets the shot, it's deflected off the defender, causes problems for Conte, and it's going to be offside that. And now Rathbone, Lindsay, into Hugel, good chance, low shot, good save from Smith. It's actually a penalty, a late tackle from Lewis, and that's just trying to intercept it. Caught him on the follow through, and then Hugel goes to the shot, but it's a great save from Smith. And it's still 2-1, still in with a chance here to get a draw. Thomas holds it up off the bench, goes for a placement shot, Conte makes the save. Hopper's going to hold on to this, got to create something else. Greenidge sends it in, it's deflected away, not cleared, it's going to come to Mingy, goes for the power shot, it's deflected away, and somehow Rotherham can scrape the ball clear. Jay into Thomas, Thomas wide to Greenidge, Greenidge on the overlap, great chance here, it's 88 minutes, Hopper with a header, and a good save from Conte at the near post to deny us. Just doesn't seem to want to go in at the minute. It's McGeehan from the corner, swings it in, Smith's up, look at this Hopper, oh, and a good save from Conte, he keeps it out. Rotherham just about surviving here as we pile on the pressure. Greenidge's legs are spent, back to Thomas, Thomas, back to Mingy, Mingy chips it in, Hopper holds him off, Hopper with a great chance near post, and Conte with another wonderful save, and Rotherham will hold on here for a 2-1 win. It was a hard-fought effort. It took us a long time to get into that game, but we were unlucky there not to come away with a draw. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and transfer review video. As you can see, we have 3 more games coming up in episode 25 in a couple of days, taking on Newport County, Tranmere and Morecambe in the league. Make sure you join me for that, and if you'd like to continue to support me, please do consider subscribing and watching something from the playlist available at the end of this video. I'll see you in a couple of days. My name's Alad for Set Play Gaming.